are 4 retrogrades overlapping right now. It's no coincidence you've been feeling like you're in 2 timelines at once, pulled in different directions, sensing things you can't explain. Right now, the past, the future, and your soul's deepest truths are all rising at the same time. These retrogrades are peeling back the veil, revealing the real reason behind your delays, your doubts, and your emotional waves. You're being recollaborated. Let's open the message you were meant to hear in this moment.
Hey there, my beautiful Scorpio friends. How are you? Welcome back to Sacred Knowledge Tarot. I am so happy and thankful to have each and every one of you here with me in this sacred space today. So thank you, everyone. And those of you that are brand new to my channel, my name is Ria. Let's call in spirit, open up this space here. We are going through a storm right now with these retrogrades, everyone. This is an energetic storm. And there's a lot of things that Spirit wants to bring into your awareness as you are moving through these over the next 3 to 4 months. So the first thing we're going to do is pull a shadow oracle card. This is a shadow. Again, Spirit wants to bring awareness around. It might be interfering in your life as you're moving through it. So we have the trivial shadow. And some of you might be resonating with the image of this card today. So this shadow focuses on things of little value or importance. It's shallow, surface living, and one-dimensional. Have any of you seen this shadow? Now the message for you is you were created for so much more, Scorpio. While you may be getting things done, you're not coming from your soul, right? Okay, so I'm going to read this one more time. They're asking me to read it one more time. You were created for so much more. While you may be getting things done, they're not coming from your soul. Like they want you to reconnect with your soul here, what's real and true for you. So whatever it is that you're doing in your life right now, whatever you're working towards, whatever you're putting most of your energy into, is that coming from your soul? You know, are you doing it because it's connected to your soul? All right, so just something to bring into awareness here. And I'm going to pull a spirit animal card. This is going to be your ally as you're moving through these retrograde energies. And it's coming to you with a message. So we're getting the Sloth King. Slow down. There's no need to rush anything. Right? So if you're seeing a sloth, this is a confirmation. If you haven't seen one, you're seeing one now on your screen. So slow down, Scorpio. You think you don't have time, you think you don't have time to stop and relax. That's when you know it's time to stop and relax. I'm going to read that one more time. You think you don't have time to stop and relax. That's when you know it's time to stop and relax. So if you're kind of like, oh my gosh, I've been just rushing around quite a bit here and I haven't had any time to really rest. That is your sign that you need to rest. So yeah, we've got the Sloth King coming in, slowing you down here. So if you haven't seen a sloth, I feel you're going to see one. You're going to either see a stuffy or you're going to hear someone talking about a sloth. Maybe you're going to see one on the internet somewhere. Maybe you're watching the Animal Channel, and the sloth is what the channel's series was about today. So we are getting the Four of Swords. Is that, yeah, Four of Swords here. So again, slowing down, peace, quiet, reconnecting with yourself before rushing forward. This is what the Four of Swords is. You want to create peace in your mind here, Scorpio. I feel that there's a lot on your mind. Okay, so we have the Knight of Cups, moving forward really quickly. This is why we're getting slow down. Create some peace within yourself. I feel that you're passionate. There's something that you desire to experience. But as we are moving through these retrogrades, there is no rush, because when we're rushing, sometimes we miss details, and you don't want to miss details. Okay, this is going to slow the path down. So slowing down is actually going to speed you up. So that is the Knight of Cups, and we have the Seven of Cups. A lot of different things going on in your life here, Scorpio. I feel you are a busy bee. You're doing a lot of things here, a lot of responsibilities, a lot of obligations, and more coming. And I feel you enjoy this, like you enjoy doing these many different things. You know, if you find yourself in a place where it's a bit slower and there's peace available there, maybe it feels like something's wrong and you have to get out there and be busy again. So this is where Spirit is bringing awareness around this. Okay, one thing at a time, and make sure you're taking care of yourself as you're moving through your life experience over the next few months. Now, you're having a spiritual experience as well. I want you to use your own intuition with my reading today. So whenever you see my cards popping up on screen, I want you to try and interpret them using your own intuition. This is going to strengthen your intuition, and you will also receive your own messages. And Scorpio, I love it when you share with me how these cards connect for you and how this reading resonates for you. So share with me in the comment section below. Yeah, we've got a lot going on here. There's some incoming energy, opportunities, meeting the right people, having the loving, connective energy by mixing and mingling with people, your relationships. So I feel that people energy for you is going to be affected through these retrogrades. This is where you want to slow down, pay attention to those that you love, hear what it is that they're trying to communicate to you, and vice versa. Lean on those that support you and surround yourself with loving energies, energies that uplift you over the next 3 to 4 months. Okay, so before I begin, I just wanted to mention that we all live a different life experience. These cards are going to present themselves differently in each of our lives. This is also a general reading for you today, so those of you that are watching, if my reading isn't resonating for you, please leave it behind, but also check out your moon, rising, and Venus signs because sometimes they put the pieces together for you. So Scorpio, I don't know if any of you have anything stained glass, like a lamp, or you actually have stained glass as a window, or something hanging near your window that is stained glass. It's like it could be an image that looks like this, like a sun, or it could be like an animal, a peacock, or something else. Right? I'm getting, so I don't know why they're showing me this, but it's definitely coming through right now. Maybe this is where you sit near something like this, when you're in a place where you're thinking, you're deciding, you're putting things together, right? Even when you're creative, this is when you're in your mind space. I feel you have maybe your kitchen where you sit and you're able to have a coffee, write things down. Maybe it's in your bedroom, or you have an office and you spend a lot of time there. And I feel that you're very creative. And there's definitely some creativity that is being sparked within this quiet space of you kind of just being in that place of peace. And I feel you need more of this in your life, especially those of you that are rushing around doing many different things in your life. I feel you're also desired, like your energy is desired. So friends might be wanting your attention or dumping their problems on you, and retrograde now is at play. So we're going to have a lot of people feeling certain ways. It's not them, it's the energy in the air. Everyone, we are all going through our own things here. And sometimes we don't know what someone's going through and why they are reacting the way that they are. And I just want you to be aware that there is a ping pong ball, many ping pong balls that are bouncing around. And we don't need to send one off. Instead, we want to catch these. Be aware of the ping pong balls that are going around, right? Catch them and put them in your pocket. This is what I do. When I step into any kind of retrograde energy, I'm like, all right, we are in retrograde. I mark it down in my calendar. I put a line there letting me know things are going to get a little chaotic. Things aren't going to go as planned, right? It's just the way the energy is. It happens. People are going to change their minds. Flights are going to be canceled. A wrong text message comes through. Someone says something wrong. And all of a sudden we see this disruption. We see this interference, right? Be mindful of this. Okay, we don't need to take part in it. We just bring ourselves to a place of peace where we don't have to find ourselves entangled in it, because we're aware that this is happening in the world and bringing awareness around it. I do feel that there's something bothering you here, Scorpio, that you've been thinking about. Something that maybe has been there for a while, but it feels like it comes in these pockets of intensity. And these pockets have been a little bit more intense recently. So you just want to be mindful of this, because I feel some of these thoughts, these stories in your mind can kind of run away or run rampant, turn into something that is an illusion. It's not real, but you start to believe that it's real because you've created it in your mind, and because you've been thinking about it so much that it's becoming a reality for you. So this is what I'm getting here from this energy. And praying for something. What is it that you're praying for, Scorpio? There's a prayer coming in for you. It's unfolding already. There are major shifts that are taking place. And again, we've got shadows that are interfering. I do feel those of you that are parents may be dealing with your child. Maybe this is an adult child. You know, I feel some children out there are really confused about what they need to do, or they're trying to create their life. And we as parents sometimes can interfere in their journey. So we have to allow them to kind of do their thing. I'm definitely getting a younger, youthful energy. Maybe you have daughters, and maybe this is connecting. Disco, something going back into time here. I feel this is an inner child energy coming through right now. Something to do when you were younger, something to do with like disco. I'm getting, I am a disco dancer. This might resonate for someone, but this is what they're sharing. I am a disco dancer. I'm not a disco dancer. Maybe you are. So Knight of Cups is coming through. So I feel that there is an energy just like this knight that is kind of rushing in. There's an energy rushing in, and you're going to feel these waves of energies in your life, Scorpio, where you feel these bursts of creativity, you feel these bursts of love, and you're wanting to do something, you're wanting to experience something, wanting to do it quickly, right? Because it's feeling right in that moment. You want to be careful with this, because when this runs rampant, you can find yourself obsessively doing something. And I feel like it's an energy of an ego or a mask that you sometimes wear to protect yourself, or to connect with people. Like you have to be someone else in order to experience something. So this is something in the background here. It has to do with the trivial shadow, but something else. There's something here in the background that I'm picking up on. So you're going to have to share with me what this is for you. What is this mask that you might be wearing that quickly you put it on and you arm yourself with this? Because it's a survival it's a survival tool for you. You don't need this anymore, is what Spirit is saying. And you don't need to rush. You don't quickly need to jump into something or quickly come in to save someone. Save your child from something because you feel they're going through difficulties, right? Helping a friend even right away, allowing them to kind of figure that out themselves. Or rushing to sign off on something, rushing to buy things. I'm getting someone buying things. I'm seeing someone signing contracts. Slow down here with this. You want to be very mindful of this energy that is, I don't even know what to call this, Scorpio. What is this energy of you right away doing something really quickly? You want to slow down here. This is why we have Four of Swords and the Sloth King. So you want to slow down somewhere you are really quick, where you're speeded. Okay. Now, when you slow down, we have the revealing of these Seven of Cups. So this is a spiritual experience that you're moving through. I feel that some of you are having an awakening experience over the next 3 to 4 months. You're already within the experience of this awakening. You are incrementally leveling up in your frequency and vibration. And there's, of course, choppy energy here through the retrograde. So what they want you to do here is focus. You know, focus on what brings you excitement and happiness, what makes you feel good. Chase that. Look for that in your life. Don't look at the things that are going wrong, but rather focus on the things that are going right. Just for the next 3 to 4 months here, right? There's so much that Spirit wants to bless you with, so many different miracles that are coming in, some that you're already experiencing. So miracles are meant to be experienced every single day, all day long. They're not something that is rare. Okay, so you are going to vibe in that energy where anything is possible. A lot of pathways that are unfolding for you. This is the Seven of Cups. I'm getting the Tree of Life, Kabbalah. I don't know if any of you have been studying that recently. But I'm definitely getting the serpent moving up the tree of life here. So I feel you're going through a process of, and you may have been in a 7-year cycle. 7 or even I'm getting 12 and 4-year cycles coming through. and you're moving up, and you are turning into this like 2.0 version of yourself, Scorpio, a new version. You began at a point, and the beginning, I feel the beginning is now to something. I'm even getting 4, 12, and 7 months around this. So yeah, something is taking shape. Something is now in action, and it's in motion, and is now starting to unravel and unfold for you. So don't allow the negative things that are happening override the experience you're having, and slow down. Pay attention to what's coming in for you. So I'm seeing you connecting with people, spending more time with people. Again, being mindful of the disruptions in the communication and the expression and the exchanging of energies with people. There's going to be an interference here for you. So you don't want to take things personally, especially if someone's acting off, behaving differently, reacting to something. You don't know what it is that they're going through, right? So many different ways that this energy can come in. I feel that you're already seeing this in your life. You're seeing the many different personalities, emotions, and then you have pattern recognition. You're very good at picking up on subtle cues that people are giving through unspoken words, through actions, rather than actually spoken language here. So it's something that you're meant to strengthen at this time over the next 3 to 4 months, Scorpio, because something is being revealed to you through these retrogrades. You are actually elevating, and within this collective consciousness, there is a rising of energy. So you're going to feel more connected to people that are also rising with you. And to surround yourself with these kinds of energy. So you're going to feel that people are right for you when you're spending time with them, when you're connecting to them. And again, sometimes these people can act differently, or again, the retrograde energies. I'm getting waves of emotions. So, you might be feeling waves of emotions, or you're finding that the people around you are feeling waves of emotions. It's the energy in the air right now. You want to be gentle. You want to come from a place of love. You are here as a light in the world, Scorpio. And I feel that you're connecting to your purpose here, to your path. I feel you're already on it. Maybe there's a little bit of fogginess here. It is clearing. The fog is settling. It's clearing for you. And everything that's meant to be is showing up in your life. And I'm getting a manifestation. So someone has sent a net out into the universe, and now that net is coming in with things that you have drawn in. Be careful what you wish for, though. Understand what it is that you desire to bring in, because sometimes when we don't have the bigger picture around something that we're manifesting, it can wreak havoc in our lives, or have us experience something different. And it's like, oh, I didn't think about that part of this, right? So I've got a friend who had a desire, a wish. She spoke about it all the time. And it was about, her child leaving her home. And finally, her child leaves her home. Her child is gone, adult child. And she just loves it the first week. And then she starts becoming lonely and, getting adjusted to the energy. But she draws a same energy she was trying to release back into her life. And now she's in that same energy. Sometimes we get comfortable with it, with an experience, an environment, right? A life. And when we want to change there, and we're in the middle of getting adjusted to the new way of being, we can fear the unknown or what's unfolding and draw the old back in. So this is something that you want to be very mindful of. I'm definitely getting an energy that is trying to come back in, but you don't need to let it do that. You are moving forward. You are progressing. You are elevating. There's no need to pull back into an old stagnant energy, an energy where you've been there and done that. You know what it's like. And it's a big fat no for you. This is what Spirit is saying, a big fat no. And yeah, you are setting off those desires. Like, you are making wishes. You're sending out into the universe what you desire to see back. And I feel that this is out of the energy of love. This is what it is. It's like, okay, I'm going to shoot out love into the world. And it's like dandelions, where you blow on them and they kind of float out into the universe, land wherever they need to. This is the same kind of an energy. And dandelions are coming in as confirmations for some of you. I'm also getting feathers. I don't know if you recently had a feather nearby. You've seen one recently, but I'm seeing feathers here around you. And dandelions. You might have dandelions outside in your yard or as you're walking down the street on the sidewalk, right? And I'm also seeing protection. You are safe and you are protected. For any of you just wondering about that, you have guardian angels with you, and this is where support comes in. You have supportive people around you that have your best interest at heart, that are these angels that are guarding and keeping you safe and protected. I feel there is archangels, and one specifically here that's coming in as healing. There's a lot of healing happening as well, regenerative energy. So I feel some of you are going through a incremental elevation in your healing journey, right? You're healing, you are moving through something to see how it works for you as far as your healing. So that's really interesting that that's coming through here. So just be mindful. We have choppy energy that is going to get in the way here, but it's not going to stop you. Just keep moving. Stay in motion. Don't become stagnant here with whatever this is. Okay, so what I'm going to do now is pull a bonus card. This is the Alki Oracle. It is a Spirit Warrior deck. And it's a Spirit Warrior that is rising within all of us. And this is what the Spirit Warrior wants to share with you today, Scorpio. So we are getting for you, my friends, is Volaris, she who flies. So Volaris. So you might be resonating with the name or the image of this card. We've got a bird here. It kind of looks like a carcass headdress. This is coming through, so perhaps you're seeing birds that look like this. Dare, do, and reach. Look at that. Dare, do, and reach. So let's read the interpretation here. Volaris, she who flies, locks eyes with you, and you know they are the windows to your soul. What do your eyes tell you when you peer into a mirror? Our lovely wild woman holds you in her gaze, challenging you to ponder what your own animal self might answer. She is the feminine spirit of Icarus, who dared to fly so close to the sun. The bird skull represents the thought of going too high. It serves as a reminder of what can happen. But the feathers point out the wild soul's call to fly. The message of this card is don't hide from your dreams, seeker. Do give in to crazy flights of fancy. Spread your wings as wide as you dare. But also listen to the advice of those who may have also dreamed, also flown and survived the fall. Remember, many great things have come about because of those who dreamed but failed. Your failures propel you forward toward your successes. Now launch yourself, dreamer. Spread your big, wonderful heart to your soul so your soul can take flight. Don't fear the fall. Instead, embrace the flight. Now, I feel some of you may have been dreaming of flying or even falling. This is a confirmation of the energy of Volaris. Now, I do have 3 journaling prompts for you. Feel free to write these down and use them. The first one is, what is my loftiest idea? What is your loftiest idea or dream? What is the worst thing that could happen if you went after your dream? What is the worst thing that could happen if you were to go after your dream, Scorpio? And third, what is the best thing that could happen if you were to go after your dream? What's the best thing that can happen if you were to do that? So this is your message. And I'm going to now close and seal your reading with an angel number. It's coming to you with a message. Some of you might already be seeing it. So we are getting for you, my friends, 6666. Great blessings are coming into your life. This is definitely something to be excited for. And I feel it's because you're sending out that energy of love. So this is love energy quadruplified. So the message is nurture yourself, your needs, desires, and boundaries. Let go of things that are weighing you down. Make space for something meaningful and expand your spirit to all areas of your life. That big love, that opportunity or job needs to squeeze in somewhere. All right, so you got to make room here. I feel some of you have a lot going on. I'm getting that through the Knight of Cups, right? So again, we want to embrace the sloth energy here. So this is your message. This is your reading. I hope it resonates for you. If it does, please comment below, hit that like button. And if you're brand new to my channel and you're enjoying my content, please consider subscribing. Other than that, I wanted to wish you all a beautiful day and thank you so much for watching. All right, so those of you that have made it this far in my video today, thank you so much for your love and support. Your presence here means so much to me. Now, I just wanted to remind everyone that I do have a secondary channel, Sacred Knowledge Living, where myself, my husband Paul, his brother Tom, and Tom's wife Katomi bring you more content. Katomi also brings us the Magic Intention candle, so she has a lot of behind the scenes there. We have meditations and podcasts. Now, I also wanted you to check out my website, www.sacredknowledgetarot.com. I have a lot of offerings there as well, which include my 14-day Mindset Challenge ebook and the 60-day Soul Commitment Challenge that myself and my husband Paul put together for all of you. So make sure you go check that out. Now, I also wanted you to check out some of these videos, especially if you enjoyed the video that you just watched. So enjoy, and until the next time.